Parliament session begins today, and today we have the presidential election, which all political parties have been gearing up for. Ramnath Kovind is the candidate for the NDA and also parties like the JDU. He is believed to have the edge. Remember, in this contest, the winning candidate the total number of electorate is about 10,98,903 votes, and it is believed that Ramnath Kovind will be able to secure at least 63% of the votes. He is believed to have an edge. We're reporting live from Meera Kumar's residence. She is believed to stay at home today. She has no program as such, but we will see a lot of coordination among NDA parties and opposition parties to make sure their candidate has an edge in this election today. But just to focus on Parliament, it's going to be a stormy session of Parliament. We believe the Congress will try and put the government in the dock, in the corner, by raising the issue of minorities, raising the issue of national security and farmers' issues as well. We have our team of reporters spread across Delhi. We have Sakal Bhatt, our news editor, we have Abhishek Kapoor, our executive editor, and we have Khalid Shah, Nalini, we have Payal. We have our team spread across Delhi. Let me go across to Sakal this morning. Sakal, yesterday, when the Congress president spoke to opposition leaders and said that the constitutional offices of the president, the vice president, are under siege, when she said that this is a fight, the presidential election is a fight for constitutional values and a fight against a divisive and communal agenda. I think she gave a glimpse on what the opposition's fight is going to be and what they are going to be united about. What do you think?
Absolutely, Parikshit. In fact, when Sonia Gandhi said that these are the two positions which are under siege, and that too the highest positions in the state, the underlying message was very strong and crystal clear that the opposition led by the Congress, in fact, they're all set to attack the government on issues which they have been actually talking about of late. But what is really crucial to know is that government, in fact, time and again, especially yesterday when we saw Prime Minister Narendra Modi in that all-important outreach in that all-party meeting. It was in fact more than usual intervention by the Prime Minister, wherein he raised those very strong and critical points. Once again, in fact, reiterating government's position as far as zero tolerance on corruption is considered, and also demolishing all the myths on the communal lines as far as the entire politicking on cow vigilantism is considered. Besides that, now let's quickly, in fact, tell our viewers why today is very important. Of course, this is being the monsoon session of the Parliament, but day one will see a historic polling to take place as far as presidential polls are considered. And let me just quickly go across to our executive editor, Abhishek, in fact, who joins us today on this broadcast. He's here with me at Vijay Chowk. And let's try and understand, in fact, Parikshit, what is expected today? How is the day really going to pan out when members of the Parliament start coming to the Parliament around 10 a.m., Abhishek?
Well, you see, Sakal, essentially the big day because of the presidential polls across the country in Parliament. Representatives of the people going to elect the first citizen of India. That is the most significant takeaway for the day, at least. Of course, the session begins, there would be obituary references and so on and so forth. No legislative agenda as such for the day, but all parties raring to go to dig in and push their own set of policies and agendas and, many times playing to the gallery. All sorts of things happen. There is interestingly a private member's bill that wants that MPs or the Parliament sit for at least 100 days through the year, and if those 100 days the Parliament is not sitting, then sessions should be extended and so on and so forth. So you can expect the whole rigmarole of Parliament session, but the most significant part of the day is the President's election. About 11 lakh votes that happened between the MPs and the MLAs, the electors of the Electoral College, and Ramnath Kovind, Meera Kumar, the candidates, the parties have stated their position. So that's how the day pans out.
And having said that, Abhishek, the kind of contest that's really on cards between Meera Kumar and Kovind, especially when Prime Minister himself, in fact, wished him all the luck yesterday, although it was in a very candid tone, but that was something which really caught everybody's attention, isn't it? The contest between the two.
Well, in fact, is it really a contest? Because Sonia Gandhi, in her speech to UPA MPs, did say yesterday that even if the numbers are not with the opposition. So it was actually admitting in some ways that it's going to be a cakewalk of sorts for the ruling party and the ruling dispensation. Between all the parties that are supporting Ramnath Kovind, about 42 at last count when I checked with the party. They have about 70% of the votes of the Electoral College. Now, what is the Electoral College? The MPs, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, 776 of them. It excludes the nominated MPs, the 12 in Lok Sabha and 2 in Rajya Sabha. And then all the MLAs combined together across the state. So that's about 4,120. So the Electoral College is about 4,896. Now, it's a very complex formula by which the weight of each MP and MLA is decided in terms of number of votes. We'll narrate it in some time. That polling would go through under the watch of Election Commission of India, and counting takes place on 20th, but it's almost like a foregone conclusion, with leaders also, like I mentioned, Sonia Gandhi yesterday in her speech admitting that the numbers are not with them. Not much of a contest, but even a semblance of contest goes well for democracy, so that's what we will see today.